Hello everybody and welcome back to Killing Floor Co-op. I am once again joined by RxCx. God damn it, I forgot the last part of your name, sorry. Dietrich,
It's
that's it.
Dietrich. It's Dietrich.
Well, if you want I can start calling you Bob.
Okay,
Alright,
I apologize that I called you James for the longest time.
I don't mind. You should know by now. Anyway, let's
No,
try to finally get this patriarch what's coming to him.
yes,
It's a map
because
where we
last
can...
time we didn't even get to him.
Yeah. So I know for now, don't pick any maps I'm not familiar with, because that's not... Where the hell are you? Where are you at?
Uh, I strayed.
I'm gonna see if I can find you. Just go to the trader and you would find me normally.
Where are you?
Go to the trader.
I'm headed that way, yes.
Once you get close enough, you should see my name pop up. There you are.
Hey,
Home sweet home. Uh-oh. It's always fun when you reach the door with your welder in your hand and see it's only got 1% left.
it's just in time, which is another American saying, or probably a saying everywhere, but just in time.
Yeah, but that sort of makes sense.
I like the big ones, don't you?
She likes the big ones, James.
I heard.
You gonna give her the big one?
I'm gonna buy a big one.
Oh man. So another question for you about the differences between us and them.
Us and them as in player versus
US
AI.
No. The United States versus
The greatest country in the world of Belgium that no one ever heard of. Yes,
Belgium.
continue.
What type of bands are really popular over there?
Bands.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Like do you guys
we have a
do you get a
few
lot-
one.
you guys get a lot of American bands over there that are pretty popular?
Yeah. We have a few locals as well, but I'm really bad at remembering where those guys are coming from. We have Avicii, I don't know if you know him.
Who?
Avicii.
Huh.
A-V-I-C-I-I.
Wait, did you say there's a C in there?
A-V-I-C-I-I.
A vid C.
Avicii.
Oh, it's Chi?
Yeah, I think it is. Don't know if you know him. He's got some killer music. He also brought out music in 4 different names. So that's fun. Wonder why he doesn't stick to just one. Who else do we have? There's a really famous one, but I always keep forgetting his name as well.
Doesn't speak well for his famous.
No, I'm just bad with names, which proved because at the start of this video, what was his name here? He was considered world's best DJ for a while. I don't know, I think I'll remember at some point, and then I'll yell it out completely out of context.
Right. Blah blah blah. There it is. What?
That's him? Nah,
But what about like what type of foreign bands are really popular over there?
foreign.
Yeah, foreign to Belgium.
Well, the thing is, we have like 7 different radio stations. Most of them it's pop music. I think it's probably the same one you guys have. Like Nicki Minaj and Justin Bieber.
Oh. No. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Me too. Don't think I'm a fan or anything, but
Shop is open, boys. Come get me.
I got a big one for you.
Lay it on me.
Got fire. I'm gonna fill you up with fire. We don't have like, we have foreign bands come to America, but it's mostly like from the UK and.
Well, yeah, I don't think people from Belgium will come singing to your country in Dutch. That's probably not going to be handled pretty well.
Well, Ramstein came over here and they
I remember that guy's name, Tiesto.
Chesto.
T-E-T-I-A. Oh, god damn it! Now I'm stuck at spelling. T-I-E-S-T-O.
Tiesto.
Yeah.
Huh.
You might know him.
I'm not big into the DJ scene, so I'm not entirely too sure who that is.
Well, we don't have a lot of good pop music on offer. There are some, but once again, I'm bad with names.
You'd be surprised what bands travel to America that don't sing in English. Like Ramstein. Ramstein's very popular in America.
Well, yeah.
They sing German or Russian. German?
I think it's German.
And then you got Deer and Grey, who's a metal Japanese band that did some stuff in America.
In Chinese.
Can't say we've had anybody who sings Dutch though.
Not surprised, but most of the people here also sing in English.
Do they really?
Yeah. Trying to think of a few more. I know there's another band that was pretty well received, but you know, gonna probably take another wave or two before I remember hearing it.
A wave or two, yes.
They recently had an orchestra make all their music. That was fun. Oh, how do they call it?
What about cartoons?
Cartoons?
You guys have Dutch cartoons?
Yeah, but most of them are just voiceovers from English ones.
Oh, you guys don't have any?
Well, we have a
So,
few,
yeah.
but mostly for kids, like not even at the age of 5.
Oh wow.
I mean, if you realize our country is like the size 1/3 of a state in New York, so we're not that big. I mean, it would only take you an hour or two to drive from one end to the other.
Of the country?
Yep. Well, an hour or two may be a bit short, but we're not that big.
So how do you guys do like different territories? Like, you know, we have different states here. What do you guys?
Provinces. We got a lot of provinces. We're like the size of a walnut, but man, are we divided.
So you guys are pretty much from one end to the other about 60 to 90 minutes across.
Well, from one province to another would take you around 90 minutes, yeah. Unless you run into a traffic jam, we're pretty good at those as well.
What's the high? You guys driving miles per hour?
Kilometers.
You know, I've heard a lot of people say that kilometers is a much better better system than the metric system.
It makes a bit more sense, let's just put it that way. I mean, it goes in factors of 10, not 4 or 3 1/4, and we don't deal with 3/8 or stuff like that.
Where is this guy? There he is.
In the shack.
I got him.
They're all dead. It's time to go shopping.
I think when she says shop, I don't think she means shop.
The candy shop.
I think she's a little slutty.
You think?
Talking about big ones and her shop, wink wink, is open. Come and get her. See, before we were saying she was like Nurse Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny, where it's different people. But now I'm starting to think that she really does just get around in more ways than one.
Yeah. Well, you can ask her. But seeing that she has an entire arsenal of guns behind her, I don't think it's the best idea.
Yeah, she'd probably be probably wears the pants in that family, which is another American saying.
We have the same one here.
Good stuff I sold you.
This
Put it to good use.
literally the same thing.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Gingerbread Man.
Keep forgetting that I have to keep moving, or otherwise I get pixel out and render it.
That's gotta be a bit disorienting,
Yeah.
but it's for the viewers.
Yep. So remember, I'm doing this for you guys.
That's right.
Well, it might help that I put it on full screen instead of half size. Still, you would think Fraps wouldn't have issues recording anything.
It shouldn't, as much as it costs.
Usually it's the other way around. Games having problems with being recorded with Fraps. The snowman in the back there.
So, you guys, is SpongeBob popular over there in Belgium?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
What else? What else would be popular over there? Ooh, did you guys have the Power Rangers when you were kids?
Oh yes, we did.
Was it the American one or the Japanese one?
I think American. What? How could you tell the difference? We only had one, so
The difference is they spoke English.
they spoke English.
Okay. Trader time? Oh wait, who's close?
Nah, you can't hit him through the door, so don't waste your ammo.
Really? That's not what happened last time we played this game. Episode 1. They fired through the door.
No,
Or the windows.
they glitched through the door.
Shop is
Glitches,
open, boys.
glitches only help the enemies and not the good guys. That's not fair.
Yeah. Okay, so next round I will be able to get my big shotgun.
Let's see. Oh,
What?
what about you guys have theaters?
What?
Theaters?
You
Where
mean
you
like?
see movies on the big screen?
Yeah, cinema.
Cinema. What do we call them? Theaters, cinema. Something.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm around the trader still.
Well, you got 7 seconds to get in here.
Oh, there you are. I'm coming.
It's real funny because we also have those places where you can rent DVDs at, and one of them recently went bankrupt. They posted a pretty nice note on their front door, closing down due to piracy.
Eh,
Sorry.
was piracy a big problem over there in Belgium?
I think it's a big problem everywhere.
True enough. Not in America though. America, we pay for our stuff. Thumbs up.
Yeah,
Not really.
can't
To
say
be
that.
fair,
Can't
to
say
be
that on
fair,
the internet.
we have paid for Killing Floor. We are playing a legit copy on Steam.
Yep.
You can purchase Killing Floor on Steam right now because it's a good game.
Link in the description below. It's true. Well,
I don't know.
How do you feel about theaters? I mean, they're ridiculously expensive, right?
Yes, we actually have a theater here though that. Oh, I shot myself with the healing gun. That's nice. We have a cheap theater here, which plays movies that are already out of theater, and they go down to like the second-hand theater where you pay. Let's see, how do I compare? The big theater costs about $8 to watch a movie when it's new. The cheap theater, $2.50. So it's a good way to watch. Good way to watch movies in the theater without having to pay full price. As long as you don't mind watching it late.
Nah, movies are best watched late, right? Anyway, theaters here, it's €9.50 for your ticket, which translates to around, I'm gonna take a swing at it, $14?
For one ticket?
Yeah, and if you want anything to drink, you can expect that price to double.
Wow.
And then people wonder why nobody goes to the cinema anymore. Well,
I don't know. I still go to the cinema if it's worth it.
I'm not a big fan. I mean, you can't take a break, which isn't fun if you smoke. You're in a crowded room. It's always hot. The noise is way too loud always. And you're constantly bobbing your head back and forth to see the entire screen.
That's some welding stuff I sold you. Put it to good use.
I'm gonna use this time to do a little cheap plugging or promotion.
Now I know what it means.
I'm gonna plug something in the socket. I am currently streaming on twitch.tv//RxCx Dietrich, which will succinctly be uploaded to YouTube. But this is a chance for everybody to see this firsthand and watch me play and fail at various games. Also, if you are viewing this on the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/RxCx Dietrich, which I am saying, so if you're watching on Biohazard 063, you can come over. I'm sure he'll put a link in the description.
Sure.
I will also put a link in the description for his, but go ahead and go to his channel, see his perspective. youtube.com/Biohazard 063.
Yep, that's mine.
So yeah, I only say that because I noticed a couple of people pop into my Twitch channel. So if they're wondering why I don't respond to them, it is because I am doing this for a static audience, not a live audience. But I can officially say that Killing Floor was filmed for a live studio audience.
Yes.
Minus the laugh track. There's no laugh track.
Yeah, I always hated those in series. Especially when the joke isn't even that funny.
Ooh, speaking of jokes and laugh tracks and BBC.
That's pretty specific. Yeah, go on.
It is pretty specific. I don't know how much of a fan of British humor you are.
Look at that
I know
guy.
you're a big fan of where is he?
Out at the door.
Hello, we're over here.
So much to really say we're here. There he goes. Where's the other guy? Yeah, go ahead.
Anyways, I know you're a big fan of Doctor Who.
Yep.
You pretty much caught up on that and are doing a second watch through, which is awesome. So I wanted to bring up if you've ever seen a show called Red Dwarf.
No.
I
know what a red dwarf is, but no, that's a white dwarf. Never mind.
I believe it is on Netflix. I would recommend anybody who is a big fan of British humor to watch it. And it is a sci-fi. It's gonna sound weird, like it would never work, but it's a space sci-fi sitcom.
We're like Friends, but in space.
Yeah, and funnier.
All right. Well,
has
is it like
about
Monty Python humor or
Put it to good use.
more like Doctor Who humor?
It's more of a strange bedfellows. Like you have two people who hate each other or are completely opposite of each other. And
I think I think I might have seen one episode of it. I don't know what it. No, now the series called, but it was spacey with a fat guy in the main role.
Well, the cast is it's the last human. It's the last surviving human. His roommate who died, but is a hologram now.
Oh no, that was something different.
And then the other is it's a cat that evolved, so it's like a human cat, or it's like a cat. It's a human that acts like, I don't know how to explain it.
Anthropomorphic cat.
No, it's an actual human that evolved from the cat species.
Oh.
But it looks like a human. He can speak English. He just has the characteristics of the cat. Like he thinks highly of himself, and he dresses in only the finest clothes.
Yeah, sounds like a cat.
Looks down on humans. But as the series goes on, it builds on its relationships. It has about 8. It ran up to 8 series. I think each series had about 6 episodes. Really easy to just pick up and watch and digest. Not a lot of investment you have to make in each series.
So now that we're talking about series, this might be an off question, but is there like what's the opposite of plural again?
Singular?
Singular. Yeah, is there a singular of the word series?
Series? No. It'd just be series.
Well, because I typed in Siri and my spelling's correct. I keep getting mad, and I didn't know. Okay, that's good to know. All right, English has been improved.
I guess an easier way to say it, because only like the UK call them series, but in America we call them seasons. And there is a singular version of series or seasons. A season, first season, second season, but in the UK it's like first series, second series. It's always with the S.
But how do you call a new show then?
A new show?
I mean, like when I start a new game on my YouTube channel, I call it the start of a new series.
It'd be series, yeah, new series. With an S.
You can hardly call it a new season. I mean, it's the first one.
No. But see, in terms of like television shows, it'd be like that. There are YouTube channels that do seasons of stuff.
Yeah, but it's always the same stuff then.
Right. So you don't do seasons. A series, in the YouTube sense, like for you, where? Oh, there it is.
Without a head.
As far as what you're doing, that's more of the literal sense of series that I've grown up with. It's just like a series of things. Which makes more sense to me. But ever since I started watching shows on the BBC or British television, I've gotten used to them calling them series instead of seasons. So I know there's another way that series is used in another part of the world. But as far as YouTube goes, series, the way you're using it is the way I've always known it, like a series of things.
All right. The places this comment sometimes ends up in. Love it. Anyway, one British show I enjoyed a great deal was Blackadder.
Rowan Atkinson, my wife loves him.
It's
there's actually a parody of Doctor Who where he was the Doctor.
Really?
Not even kidding.
Oh, brilliant.
As far as the timeline of this video is concerned, I believe this video will be playing after the Christmas special of Doctor Who.
I think it will.
In that case, we can avoid any spoiler talk.
Hooray! Should have started saying that at the start. Even then, there'll still be people that haven't seen it. I mean, if you haven't told me about that 50th anniversary special, I still wouldn't have seen it.
Right? And how awesome was that?
Yeah, that was.
Without
so for those,
spoiling,
yeah, you go on. Probably.
without spoiling anybody, it was widely known that the show was based around having 3 versions of the Doctor interact with each other. If you've seen the trailers, with the exception of Bomb Squad, Biohazard, a lot of people have seen the trailers and they know 3 Doctors, and it was great. The way they interacted, great.
Yep.
My favorite line is there's a certain part in the special where the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith, the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, and the War Doctor, John Hurts, are about to be arrested for something. And Matt Smith goes, "I would like to be incarcerated with my accomplices, Sand Shoes and Granddad." and John Hurt is like, "Granddad?" Another favorite is when the 11th Doctor and the 10th Doctor are comparing sonic screwdrivers. Very, very funny.
Oh, it's the last dude. Time to move out.
Again, yes, there are a lot of good TV shows out there nowadays. Bomb Squad mentioned to me during one of our little breaks, depending on how you want to refer to time between videos, about The Walking Dead.
Yep.
And that show is incredible.
The first season was amazing. Second season, still pretty good. Third one, meh. Fourth, I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it seems like things are gonna pick up in February. Finally.
Where is this going?
Where? What?
Oh, this is the trader. Never mind. I'm like, why does it stop here? Why? I don't know where to go.
Repair your vest as well. There you go.
A few other good shows. Breaking Bad, which completed its run.
Don't spoil anything. I mean, I'm hearing tons of it, so I'm assuming it's good, but I can't be 100% sure. I know it's about, and I don't think I'll spoil anything, by a teacher that starts cooking meth or something.
Yes, the premise of the show, again, which is not a big spoiler, it's pretty much the synopsis, or again, the summary of what the show is about. Is about a meth teacher who finds out he's a meth teacher who decides to teach science. No, he's a science teacher who finds out he has cancer, and coincidentally gets taken on a drug bust by his brother-in-law, who is in the DEA, or the Drug Enforcement Agency, and notices that the drug bust happen to contain a lot of money from drug sales, and which gives him the idea to
start cooking up his own.
Cooking meth, because he wants to be able to leave money behind for his family when he dies of cancer.
Well, as far as I know, the series is over, right?
Yes, it is. It finished its run a few months ago, its last episode, and it was a start, and it had a beginning and it had an end. It wasn't canceled. It didn't get stopped abruptly. It was planned from episode 1 to the final episode. It was planned on how it would end. 5 seasons. Yes, I highly recommend it.
Alright, maybe I'll start watching it. I'm in need of a new series to follow, because now I'm just watching episodes of sitcoms, and it's fun but shallow.
Yes. Well, you'll love Red Dwarf. It's a sitcom, but it's a British sitcom in space. I mean, It's great.
Well, talking about British series, I also enjoyed Fawlty Towers.
My wife had me watch some of that. That was a good one.
Don't mention the war. That was brilliant. Okay, traders over there. Well, seems like we both came out all right that way.
Yes, but Wave 9 is faster, or Wave 10 is fast approaching.
This is the next one.
Another good series to watch. I necessarily wouldn't recommend the final few seasons. Dexter.
I heard something on that too.
It's a psychopath serial killer who follows a code to only kill people who deserve it.
Cool. Another thing I was watching, Suits.
I'm not watching. I haven't watched Suits, but I am watching White Collar.
You're watching what?
White Collar, which is on the same network.
Ah.
But I will need to watch Suits.
Won't say it's bad, but I don't think it's anything too special either.
There's a bunch of USA shows. The channel's called USA because they're USA. They have various shows like Psych. I don't know if you've heard of Psych. It's also a good show. It's funny and intelligent.
Here's what I'm wondering. Do you know the series Terra Nova?
Big ones, don't you?
Sounds familiar, but I cannot tell you if that I have seen it.
Well, this happens a lot here. They send out one season. I enjoyed, so I watched the entire thing. Turns out there are 5 or 6 scenes fun, but they're not gonna air them.
You can't get them on Netflix?
We
I don't think they're on
have
Netflix.
Netflix.
You're kidding.
We can order TVs from in the home, but I don't, and series, but only the Dutch ones. No, I don't have to close this.
So like when you go to Netflix.com, it doesn't let you sign up.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
We might
You
check
always-
this out after we're done here.
you can always look. I mean, the internet's a vast place.
Yeah.
Let's just say the internet is a vast place and leave it at that. Wave 10, and I don't think we're gonna die.
No. That's the big thing when you have a good place to hide it. Oh crap, better wait one. Reload.
Oh! That was scary.
Let's get back to my normal shotgun.
What are some pretty popular movies that have come to Belgium? Like
Popular
I know-
movies or movies that I've saw.
movies that you've seen that seem to be popular.
The Expendables. 1 and 2. Red.
That's one I have yet to see, but I need to. Wow, he really wanted to hold on to that wall, didn't he?
Yeah. I want to stay away from that title now because there's been a lot of talk about one of the actors in it. So I'm not gonna mention it. Oh, this is the last one. Do you want that big shotgun again, or
Sure.
you right
I'll
now?
sell my flamethrower.
There it is, right on the trader doors. I'll sell this one. What's my wave 14, so I can switch to medic. And get some pipe bombs.
Pipe bomb. What about wrestling?
We have a channel specifically dedicated to fighting, but not wrestling, more like MMA fighting and all that other good stuff.
I'm a big wrestling fan myself.
Is he standing right outside? Oh god, he is.
Oh, no kidding.
Wait for him to come in here first, and I'll go stand in front of the door.
He disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Nah, he went healing. That's a good thing. I'm gonna try and save as much ammo on this thing as I can. There he is. Okay, we can get into the doorway here. Close
Wait,
it up.
he's down?
He what? Well, at least he can't run now because the doors are all locked. Hey, we won!
Oh wow, that was quick.
And you killed him! Congrats!
I feel
Loads of money. Loads of money.
There we go, first victory on camera.
Money, money, money.
woo.
Alright, so that's gonna be the end of this episode.
Yep,
Ending off at a positive note.
we finally killed him.
Yep.
If you're watching this on the tubes, this was weeks and weeks of build-up.
Yeah, sort of. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this episode. Hope you are still enjoying the series. Be sure to check out RxCx channel for his view.
Yes, and check out Biohazard 063 for his view.
That's gonna be it. See you guys on the next episode, everyone. Bye.
See you later.